Hello, children. Welcome to Roy Tuition Classes. Now, here this question number one, children. Today's lecture number 4, question number 1. Find the result of mixing 10 gram of ice at minus 10 degrees Celsius with 10 gram of water at 10 degrees Celsius. like question समझने का कोशिश करो. Find the result of mixing. मतलब क्या होने वाला है? Result. Okay. If you mix, 10 gram of ice, 10 gram of ice at minus 10 degrees Celsius with 10 gram of water at 10 degrees Celsius. Matlab, please try to understand, children. You have got 10 gram of ice. You've got 10 gram of ice, okay? You've got 10 gram of ice. Okay, in this, you've got 10 gram of ice. And this is the temperature of the ice is minus 10 degrees Celsius. This is ice, okay, children? This is ice. It's only 10 gram, okay, but minus 10 degrees Celsius. इसका temperature क्या है? Minus 10 degrees Celsius. अभी इसको mix करना है. किसके साथ mix करना है, children? इसको mix करना है. Okay, this is your ice. Its mass is hardly 10 gram. And its temperature is mine. I'll just write temperature directly, okay? I'll not show anything like T and all, okay? So just have a look at it, okay? So there's no confusion, okay? Just see, this is your ice, okay? This ice, this not your ice, this box represents an ice, okay? There is how much? 10 gram of ice. And it is at minus 10 degrees Celsius, okay? Now you want to mix it with what? You want to mix it with what? Water. You want to mix it with what? Water. And how much, children? Again, when you look at it, you have got only 10 gram of water, okay? You have got 10 gram of water and its temperature is 10 degrees Celsius. फिर दोनों को mix करेगा तो what is the result they want? What is the result they want? Okay, so I'm just trying to write a solution for you. Okay, now remember, ऐसा sums में हमेशा पहला hot body कौन सा है देखो, जहां से heat मिलने वाला है. तो ये दोनों में जिसका टेम्परेचर ज्यादा है वो हॉट बॉडी है. तो वाटर 10 डिग्री सेल्सियस आके हॉट बॉडी है. तो ये हीट देगा. तो ये वाटर पहले हीट देगा तो उसका टेम्परेचर कम होगा. तो कितना कम हो सकता है? It may become 0. So what I'll do, suppose this is water, okay? This is a water, okay? This water at 10 degrees Celsius. This water at 10 degrees Celsius. Okay, this water, I'm just trying to show you this water separately. I'm trying to show you, children, just try to understand this. This water at 10 degrees Celsius 10 gram of water at 10 degrees Celsius will get converted to, again, water itself, okay, and 10 gram, but the temperature can come to 0 degrees Celsius. Temperature can come to 0 degrees Celsius. The temperature can come to 0 degrees Celsius, okay? So naturally, it can give out heat, so much of heat, okay? So what is the heat given out by water? I'll just try to write this. Heat given out by water, this first part, okay? This is a hot body, okay? Water is a hot body. So I'm just trying to take it separately, okay? Hot heat given out by water at 10 degrees Celsius to attain 0 degrees Celsius will be M into C into delta T. Always try to remember, in heat chapter, whenever there is no change in state, we always use M into C into delta T. M stands for mass, C stands for specific capacity of water, and delta T is a rise in temperature, fall in temperature. Yeah, of course, there is a fall in temperature, okay? It's heat given out, fall in temperature, arrow downwards, okay? So what is this, children? This is 10 into C of water is 4.2. You can clearly see C of water is 4.2. Okay, specific capacity of water is 4.2. And what is delta T, children? From 10, it has come to 0. 10 minus 0. How much it is 10 minus 0? 10. So it will become 10 into 4.2 into 10. That means you have only 420 joules. आपका पास खाली 420 joules है. That means ये जो ice है, ice खाली 420 joules लेगा. Ice लेगा 420 joules. Are you getting me? Suppose पूरा ice melt होगा. Okay, पूरा ice melt होने का. Suppose whole ice what you got, 10 gram of ice you want to melt it. So specifically melt it into water at 0. Ice at what? Ice at 0. You want to change it to water. Suppose ice. Okay, let me put it like this. Suppose there is ice. Okay, this is ice. 1 minute, children. Suppose you've got ice, okay? The ice is, the mass of ice is 10 gram only. You have only 10 gram of ice, but it is at minus 10 degrees Celsius. So this ice will absorb this heat. And suppose all ice, only mass is 10 grams, suppose all ice absorb heat. And its, please have a look here, its temperature comes to 0 degrees Celsius. The ice at minus 10 comes to ice at minus 10 degrees Celsius comes to ice at 0 degrees Celsius. That means here no change of state. So again, children, heat, this is heat absorbed. This was heat given out. But here heat absorbed, okay? Heat absorbed by ice at minus 10 degrees Celsius to attain 0 degrees Celsius. To attain 0 degrees Celsius will be m into C of ice, okay, into delta T. So when you see mass of ice is 10 grams, C of ice is 2.1, it's given to us. Specific capacity of ice is 2.1, okay, 2.1. And what is the delta T? Rise in temperature. Rise in temperature is 0 minus of minus 10. Are you getting me here? So how much it comes? 10 into 2.1 into 10. That means it's hardly 210 joules. So this heat absorbed by, please have a look here. This was heat given out by water. Okay. Now this was heat absorbed. Are you getting me here? This was heat absorbed, Q2. Now what will happen? Still out of this 420 joules, 210 joules मिल गया आइस को. पूरा आइस मेल्ट हो गया. Are you getting me? पूरा आइस मेल्ट हो, सॉरी पूरा आइस मेल्ट नहीं हो गया, आइस आइस ही रह गया, लेकिन माइनस 10 से 0 डिग्री सेल्सियस आ गया. अभी ये 420 जूल से अगर 210 निकल गया तो बच गया कितना? अरे और 210 बचा है. अभी ये 210 जूल मिलेगा या इसको, तो पूरा आइस मेल्ट हो सकता है क्या? अगर पूरा आइस मेल्ट होना है तो Q इज इक्वल टू M इंटू L होता है. पूरा चेंज ऑफ स्टेट आइस टू वाटर तो M इंटू L. 10 ग्राम आइस है, लेकिन स्पेसिफिक लेटेंट हीट ऑफ आइस कितना है बेटा? स्पेसिफिक लेटेंट हीट ऑफ आइस 360 है. तो 3360 जूल्स मांगता है बेटा, लेकिन इसका पास अवेलेबल कितना है? खाली 210 जूल्स है. आर यू गेटिंग मी? See, for an entire ice of 10 gram to melt, got it? For entire ice, try to understand, okay? For entire ice of 10 gram to melt into water at 0 degrees Celsius, entire ice at 0 degrees Celsius, okay, entire ice at 0 degrees Celsius of 10 gram to melt into water at 0 degrees Celsius, it requires how much heat? It requires ml, 10 into kitna? 10 into how much it is? 336 joules, okay? But, correct, that is 3360 joules. But it has got only 210 joules of heat energy. Heat energy from the water. from the water. Hence, the whole of ice will not melt, will not melt. Correct? But a part of it, say X grams will melt, okay? And therefore, heat absorbed by X gram of ice at 0 degrees Celsius to change to water at 0 degrees Celsius will be equal to M into L. Therefore, this is how much heat absorbed by X gram of ice at 0 degrees Celsius change to water at 0 degrees Celsius will be only 210. So 210 is equal to mass of ice. Please have a look at E is X and this is L is how much, children? 336. Therefore, what will happen, children? You can clearly see I don't have place to do it, but just little space is enough for me to show you. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to write, okay? Please have a look at the last part of the box. So X gram, okay, therefore X equal, how much you get, children? 210 divided by 336. 210 divided by 336. 210 X equal 210 divided by 336. The X answer will be 0.625. So remember, what is the result of mixing? Only 0.625 gram of ice will melt. Got it? So I hope everybody understood it. Please try to understand. I'm trying to make it easy. Find the result of mixing 10 gram of ice at minus 10 degrees Celsius with 10 gram of water at 10 degrees Celsius. Specific capacity of ice is 2.1 joules per gram degree Kelvin. Specific latent heat of ice is how much, children? 336 joules per gram. Specific heat capacity of water is 4.2 joules per gram per Kelvin. So what I'm saying, always remember, children, this is what I want the result of mixing my 10 gram of ice at minus 10 degrees Celsius with water at 10 gram at 10 degrees Celsius. So what will happen? Better please keep it in mind, this water at 10 gram. Always you're going to look at the hot body. Among the two, which is a hot body, children? Water is a hot body, okay? And which is a cold body, children? Cold body is ice. So once you've decided which is a hot body and cold body, okay, cold body. Once you've decided which is a hot body and cold body, then remember, easily, got it? It becomes very simple for you to understand now. Cold body, okay? Cold body is a ice, okay? So hot body is going to give out heat. So what I'm going to do, this water, 10 gram of water at 10 degrees Celsius. Suppose it changes to water, okay, 0 degrees Celsius. So heat given out by water at 10 degrees Celsius to attain 0 degrees Celsius, your Q1, okay, this the Q1 is a heat, okay, M into C into delta T, 10 into 4.2 into 10 minus 0, 10 into 4.2 into 10, how much you get, children? 420 joules, okay. So heat given out by water at 10 degrees Celsius to attain 0 degrees Celsius is 420 joules. Got it? जैसा आपको 420 रुपया मिला खर्चा करने के लिए, वैसे ही 420 जूल्स ऑफ हीट एनर्जी मिला ये 10 ग्राम ऑफ आइस के लिए. अभी ये पूरा आइस एट 10 ग्राम minus 10 degree Celsius, suppose changes to ice at 10 gram at 0 degree Celsius. So heat absorbed by ice at minus 10 degrees Celsius to attain 0 degrees Celsius, m into C of ice into delta T. So when I try to do this, I get 210 joules. Got it? 210 joules. Now listen, for entire ice at 0 degrees Celsius of 10 gram, entire 10 gram of ice, for entire 10 gram of entire 10 gram of ice, for entire 10 gram of ice at 0 degrees Celsius to melt into water at 0 degrees Celsius, it requires 10 into 336, that is 3,360 joules. But it has got only 210 joules of heat energy from the water. Hence, the whole of ice will not melt, but a part of ice, say X gram, will melt. Heat absorbed by X gram of ice at 0 degrees Celsius to change into water at 0 degrees Celsius will be equal to M into L. Therefore, 210 M is this heat is 210. M is X into 336. So X is equal to 210 upon 336. So X equals 0.625 gram. Okay. So only 0.625 gram of ice will melt. This is the result. Are you getting me, children? I hope everybody understood it. Not a difficult sum, children, but you'll have to pay attention to understand it. Man stands between two cliffs such that he is at a distance of 133.6 meter from the nearer cliff. He fires a gun and hears the first echo after 0.8 seconds and hears a second echo after 1.8 seconds. That means you have to calculate the speed of sound and the distance between the two cliffs. Very simple sum, children. Just let's try to understand, okay, a very simple and realistic diagram of it. There are two cliffs at the two ends. One cliff is here, one cliff is here, and this is the second cliff. Okay, and this person, whoever it is, this person is standing here somewhere. He's standing somewhere here. Now, a man stands between the two cliffs. He is at a distance of 133.6 meter from the nearer cliff. This is the nearer cliff. So 133.8 meter is at a distance. Okay. He fires a gun and hears the echo here. This hears the echo, okay, in 0.8 seconds. Now, we'll calculate the speed of sound. The speed of sound they want, and distance between the two cliffs. Distance between the two cliffs. They want the distance between the two cliffs. So simple, children. Like, if you ask me, children, the first one, solution. Okay, let me take this as D1. This is like, distance of the nearer cliff. Okay, D1, distance of nearer cliff from the person. How much it is, children? This is 133.8 meter. Time T1. Time he hears the first echo. The first echo. Time he hears the first echo. Actual time in which he hears the first echo. Okay, how much it is, children? Here's the first echo in 0.8 seconds. Now, whenever a question of echo comes, remember speed is given by the formula. Twice the distance upon time. Always yaad rakho. 2d1, because the sound has to go to 130. It has to travel 133 kilometer, 133.8 kilometer to reach the cliff and again come back to him. So double the distance here it has to travel. So what it will be? 2 into how much it is? 133.8 divided by 0.8. So how much you get, children? This is 267.6, 7.6 divided by 0.8. The numerical, the decimal goes off in the numerator as well as the denominator. Since only one digit of the decimal is there. So what I get, the speed equal 8 threes are 24. It is 26. So 2 remainder, 27. 8 threes are 24. Okay, 3 remainder, 36. Okay, 8 fours are 34. 32.450. Okay, 334.5 meter per second. Okay, so what is the speed, children? This is the first part, A part of the sum. Okay, A part of the question. This is A part of the question. Okay, now I come to B part. In the B part, they want the distance from the second clip. Suppose D2 I want. Okay, D2 is the distance of second cliff from the person. Okay, this you have to calculate, children. This you have to calculate. This D2 question mark. Okay, now we came to know what is the speed of it. 334.5 meter per second. 334.5 meter per second. Okay, we know this is the speed. Okay, so now what distance? Now time is time in which years a second ago, time in which he hears the second echo equal 1.8 seconds. Okay, therefore I want the speed is 2d2 upon t2. Therefore, how much it will become, children? 26. Therefore, 26. Yeah, 334 point. I'll put it like this: 334.5. Okay, 334.5. 334.5 is equal to 2 into d2 upon 1.8. Okay, therefore this implies d2 equal 334.5 into 1.8, the whole thing upon 2. So when I multiply, how much answer I get, children? Yeah, 301.05 meter we get. Okay, this is the distance of the second clip. So this is the distance of the second clip. How much you got, children? 301.05. But what is the question asked? They want the distance within the two clips. They want the distance within the two clips. Okay, they want the distance within the two clips. So here I'm going to do it, children. Here, just have a look at this. Got it? Here I'm going to do it. Your extra, please, I find it out somehow. Okay, I'm going to do it here. The distance of the second clip, okay, the distance of the second clip, distance between the two clips, it should be. Distance between the two clips is equal to 133.8 plus 301 0.05. So when you add this, what is this? 133.8 and 300. So this is 434.85 meters. How much it will be? Answer will be 434.805 meters. The distance between the two cliffs. Okay, a very simple sum, children. I hope everybody's understood it. Once again, we'll revise it. A man stands within two cliffs. One man stands within two cliffs, such that he is at a distance of 133.8 kilometers. Let us take it as 8 kilometers. 133.8 meters from the nearer cliff. Okay. And he fires a gun and hears the first echo after 0.8 seconds and hears the second echo after 1.8 seconds. Calculate the speed of sound. So D1, distance of the nearer cliff from the person is 133.8 meter. T1 is the time he hears the first echo 0.8 seconds. So what is the speed, children? 2D1 upon T. Okay, always remember in echo example, speed is given by 2D upon T. So 2D1 upon T or T1. Okay, 2 into 133.8 divided by 0.8. So this becomes 267.6 divided by 0.8. 2676 divided by 8. So how much you get? 334.5 meter per second. Okay. Now, this to D2, the say B part, distance between the two cliffs. So D2, distance of the second cliff from the person, we don't know. Okay. T2 equal time in which he hears the second echo 1.8 seconds. The speed is 2D2 upon T2, 334.5 equal 2D2 upon 1.8. So D2, how much you get, children? 334.5 into 1.8 divided by 2. So when I do multiply, I get 301.05 meter. Now I want, this is the distance of the cliff, second cliff from the person. I want the distance between the two cliffs. Distance between the two cliffs should be 133.8 plus 301.05. That is 434.05. Okay, we move on to the next sum, children, now. A boys' hostel has the following appliances. When energy is supplied at 200 volts and costs rupees 5.50 per kilowatt hour. Matlab, energy is supplied at 200 volts. And what is the cost? Rupees cost of each, and this is 4.5.50 per kilowatt hour. Now 40 bulbs of 100 watt each is working for 8 hours a day. Working for 8 hours a day. 8 hours a day. 40 bulbs of 100 watt each working for 8 hours a day. 20 fans drawing a current of 0.8 ampere and working 15 hours a day. Now calculate the power of 40 bulbs. Solution. Please have a look here. Very simple sum, children. A. What do you want? Power of 40 bulbs. Power of 40 bulbs. Power of 40 bulbs. Very simple, children. You can see here 40 bulbs. Power of 40 bulbs will be, what is this? You can see, children, 40 bulbs of 100 watt each. So power of one bulb is 100 watts. 40 bulbs is 40 into 100. कितना आएगा? 4,000 watt. I can call it as 4 kilowatt. 4 kilowatt. Are you getting me here? So power of 40 bulbs is 4 kilowatt. Are you getting me here? Then, children, they want us to find out this B part. Energy consumed by 40 bulbs at 8 hours a day. Got it? Energy consumed by 40 bulbs. So B part. Energy consumed. Energy consumed by 40 bulbs. Energy consumed by 40 bulbs working 8 hours a day. 8 hours a day. Okay. Now remember, power of the 40 bulbs was P into T. Are you getting me here? Power of the 40 bulbs was 4 kilowatt. Please pay attention here. 4 kilowatt. And time is 8 hours a day. Okay. Every bulb is working 8 hours a day. So naturally, it is consuming 30 kilowatt hour. How much? 30 kilowatt hour. This is 8 hours. Are you getting me up? For 32 kilowatt hour. Now C part. Okay, power of the, please have a look here. Power of the 20 fans. Power of 20 fans. Power of 20 fans. You can see here, children. What is the power of each fan? You can see here, the power of each fan is, say, it is drawing a current of 0.8 amperes and working 15 hours a day. They're giving it in terms of 8 ampere, current of 8 ampere. So naturally, how will I get, got it? How will I get the power? Okay, power of 20 fans will be total number of fans into V into I. Are you getting me here? Power of 20 fans will be number of fans into V into I. So what is, please have a look here. Number of fans is 20. V is 200 volt. And I is 0.8 amperes. So how much it becomes? Power of 4,000. 4,000, 0.8 मतलब 8 निकल गया. 400 into 8. 3,200 kilowatt, 3,200 watt. Okay. Now this I can write it as 3.2 kilowatt. You got it? Now the fans are working for 15 hours a day. Now what is this? It is working for 15 hours a day. So energy consumed by 20 fans is equal to, how much it will be? Power into T. What is this? 3.2 into 15 hours. Okay. So 8 15 2s are 30, 15 3s are 45, 48 kilowatt hour. What it is? 48 kilowatt hour. The energy consumed by 20 fans is 48 kilowatt hour. Now, total energy consumed by bulbs and fans in a day. So total energy, please have a look here. Total energy consumed by bulb and fans, bulbs and fans in a day. Got it? So how much it will be like? You can see here, children, we have got it earlier, 32 plus 48. So how much it works out? It works out 40 plus 42, 80, 80 kilowatt hour. The total energy consumed by bulbs and fans in a day is 80 kilowatt hour. Now what they are saying, children, okay? Therefore, total energy consumed by the bulbs and fans in a month. So F is total energy consumed by bulb and fans in a month. We'll assume always a month to be made up of 30 days, 80 into 30. 2,400 kilowatt hour. Okay. How much it is? Total energy consumed by bulbs and fans in a month equal 80 into 30, 2,400 kilowatt hour. Kilowatt hour. Okay. Kilowatt hour. Okay, there's no place for me to write kilowatt hour. Okay, remember this. Now, monthly bill of all the appliances, I'll just write it here. Therefore, monthly bill of all appliances, therefore, monthly bill of all appliances, EF, the G part, you can see it here, children. G part, the monthly bill G part, okay, monthly bill of all appliances, monthly bill of all appliances. The appliances are only fan and bulb, okay? The monthly bill of all appliances is 2,400 into 2,400 into 5.5. So how much you get? Please have a look here, children. How much you get here? Just the G part, monthly bill of all appliances equal 2,400 into 5.5. How much it will be? 13,200 rupees. 13,200 rupees. So once again, children, we'll do it. A boys' hostel has following appliances. When energy supplied at how much? 200 volt, and cost is rupees 5.50 per kilowatt hour. Now there are 40 bulbs of 100 watt each working 8 hours a day. There are 20 fans drawing a current of 0.8 ampere and working for 15 hours a day. First part of the question is power of the 40 bulbs. So first part of the question, you can see A part. For power of the 40 bulbs will be 40 into 100 watts will be 4,000 watts. 1 watt, 1,000 watt is 1 kilowatt. So 4,000 watt will be 4 kilowatt. The energy consumed by 40 bulbs working 8 hours a day will be power into time, 4 kilowatt into 8 hours, 32 kilowatt hours. Power of 20 fans, the number of fans into V. Unlike here, how for the bulb they're given, each bulb consumes 100 watt. Here they are not given. So what I do, okay, they want the power of the 20 fans. So it will be number of fans into V into I. 20 into 200 into 0.8. How much I get, children? I get 3.2 kilowatt. 2.2 kilowatt. So energy consumed by 20 fans will be 3.2 into 15 hours a day it works. So it will become 48 kilowatt hour. Total energy consumed by bulbs and fans in a day is 32 plus 48, 80 kilowatt hour. But total energy consumed by bulbs and fans in a month will be this 80 into 30, 2,400 kilowatt hour. So monthly bill of the all appliances will be 2,400 into 5.50. It works out to be 13,200. Okay, I hope the sum gives a very clear picture of the idea about the sum. A sum of this type will surely come in your exam. Okay, now we go to the next question. Okay, but I think after this, one more lecture will continue with this.